Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome back to my class. This is Tutor D, Tutor Mary, Tutor Daniel, and Tutor Mary. Alright, so this evening we're looking at the topic sort. Sort is a mathematics of root number or elements. The mathematics of root numbers or elements. When you hear anything about sort, you'll be hearing sort. What it entails is what is root. So we have examples of sort. We have root 3, we have root 4, we have root x, we can have 2 root 3, x root 1, so on and so forth. So this evening I want to take us deeper a bit into sort. So those sort we have different rules, right? We have different rules that respect that we used to simplify, that we used to solve sort. So the first one is addition and subtraction rule. We have a multiplication rule, we have division rule, and we have a rationalization. I want to get that here. So this evening we'll be looking at this simple sort, okay? In the next video I will show us how to rationalize as well. So we have root 50, we have root 72, we have root 24. So let's start with root 15. We have to simplify each of the following. So the first one, solution. Root 15. Yeah, and so there's something we call perfect square. Perfect square. What are perfect square? Let me just give you my own simple definition of perfect square. And we always say they are just two same numbers. You can multiply together to get a particular number. So the number you get when multiplying those two same numbers together is called a perfect square. That's my own definition of perfect square. For example, we can have 7 times 7. The 49 we get is a perfect square. We can have 5 times 5. The 25 we get is a perfect square, and so on and so forth. So now we have square root of 50. So the way to solve this, we're going to look at 50. 50 is an even number. So if there is a perfect square, we can multiply by a number to get 50. But we'll go ahead and do that. Definitely we have one, which is 25. 25 times 2 will give me 50. So I have root 25 times 2. I will not stop there. I'm going to split it out. I have root 25 times root 2. So root 25 times root 2 now we give me this again, but this root 25 is a perfect square. What do I do? 5 times 5 we could multiply together to get 25. Therefore, root 25 will give me 5. You can punch your calculator for confirmation. 5 times root 2. Therefore, if I multiply 5 by root 2, I'm going to get 5 root 2. So for the second one, we have root 72. Alright, just same thing we did for this. Now 76, there's 72. There is a perfect number we can multiply by a particular number to get 72. Let's try 36 times 2. So let's try 36 times 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Keep 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Then 6 plus 1 is 7, that's 72. So that's 36 times 2. Alright, so we can separate them. Just look, separated this root 36 times root 2. So now root 36 is a perfect square, right? So what I'm going to multiply together to get 36. That is 1 6. Just write your 1 6 times root 2. And equals to 6 times root 2 will give me 6 root 2. Okay, so the last but not the least, we have root 24. Okay, so looking at root 24, so what number can we multiply by a particular number to get 24, such that we need to have perfect square in between? So that will be 6 times 4. 4 is a perfect square, 6 is not a perfect number. So, alright, so I'm going to write my 4 times 6. Split the root, we have 4, root 4 times root 6. So that will be root 4 is what? 2 times root 6. Therefore, when I multiply them together, I get 2 root 6, and that's our final answer.